It is moments like this that I truly get to see the power of what I learned with Jai, the power of what Jai teaches parents and coaches to do. This is not simply about information. This is not about, okay, let me tell you what to do. This is about generational healing. When I finished my training with Jai, I was super excited to take on clients. I jumped right in. I told my friends, I told my family, I shared on my social media pages, and one of my very first clients that I ever had reached out to me through social media. We connected on an initial consultation call, and I noticed that she seemed pretty nervous and somewhat anxious as a person. She shared that she never planned to have children, that she planned to live her life and never actually have children. But just recently, she met and married a wonderful man, and she just welcomed her very first child. And she admitted feeling like she just wasn't the mom that she wanted to be. She just didn't feel very good at it. As I listened to her, I found myself simply amazed at her willingness to show up in a space where she didn't feel confident to do better, that to learn more, that maybe there are some things that she don't know and she didn't even know what she didn't know. She just wanted to see if there was a way for her to be better. I was just simply impressed by this. As I listened to her, I shared with her that I was very proud that she actually reached out and wanted to improve her journey. I also shared how I became a parenting coach and why I so deeply believed in this work. After our discussions, we really kind of had a energy and a connection, and she decided to come on as a client. And I was super excited about this because I truly believe in the material. So we began to meet weekly, and I could tell that she was learning some things that she didn't know and maybe some things that she wanted to use. And she was like, oh, okay. And she seemed really interested and really engaged. But when we really got into nervous system regulation and emotion management, this is when I watched her experience a profound breakthrough. She discussed feeling most dysregulated when her baby cries. And who we all, many of us, understand that feeling of like, what do I do? Or please just be quiet. It's just kind of, we want the sound to end. She talked about realizing that pretty much all displays of emotion felt very unsafe for her. So we took some time to really examine this and to give her a chance to kind of work through it. The homework is really, really helpful at allowing clients to get a chance to kind of sit with their own experiences and the things that they have been taught in their lives. And so as we were going through these things, she realized and became kind of emotional. And I just found myself just really grateful for an opportunity to be a part of her journey. She became very emotional as she shared that she was not allowed to show emotion or cry very often as a child. She remembered the pain of being forced to shut down any genuine demonstrations of emotion. She remembered just feeling like this doesn't feel very good. Unfortunately, she learned not to feel comfortable sharing emotion. And I just watched her lean into healing her own difficult experience as a child in that space. I watched her heal. She became committed to learning how to create an environment where her own child's emotions could be guided instead of rejected. She learned and accepted the fact that emotions aren't bad. Emotions are, there's no such thing as a bad emotion. That kind of was hard for a little bit for her to fully accept. I remember in my own job training feeling like no bad emotions. Like, is that right? And she's like, no. She realized that emotions aren't bad. They need to be guided and directed, but not rejected. So as we continued, she just had a new light about her, a new interest, a renewed desire to become the mom she wanted to be. And she felt like, I can see her saying, and she even said it, I think I can do this. I got this. I can see how it is possible to be the mom I want to be. And so we continued through our sessions and we completed the modules, and she left grateful and we stayed in touch. And today, she is now a regulated, empowered parent of two children. And I get a chance sometimes to see her talk to them when we check in, and she's so clear and regulated. And even when they're upset, she's able to direct them. And she talk about just how the Jai coaching experience changed her life. And now she's able to shift for her family. I've been teaching about family and parenting for over 14 years as a professor. It is moments like this that I truly get to see the power of what I learned with Jai. The power of what Jai teaches parents and coaches to do. This is not simply about information. This is not about, okay, let me tell you what to do. Let me, put you in your place. This is about generational healing. And this is something I want to be a part of for as long as I possibly can.